So, I know this video is probably gonna flop, it's not gonna get many views, but today I'm gonna tell you my entire story of Gorillatag. First, I gotta explain you something, like the entire backstory. There was this building near us, and you were allowed, they were, I feel like they were literally rich, or the entire town paid for that, I have no idea. But they had, at the time that I was playing VR in there, they had 20 laptops, a PC, a monitor, 2 switches, 2 PlayStations, and like 5 iPads. Do I know how they got that? Yeah, no, I don't. I have no idea. But they got that. That's really all that matters. And they also had 2 VR headsets, a Quest 2 and a Quest 1. At first I thought they were the same until like a year ago, until I realized that one of them was the Quest 1. How I know that? One was black, the other one was white, and that one was definitely not the Quest Pro. It definitely did not have eye tracking. So I played Gorillatag once in there. I did not know how the game worked. I kind of know how to swing, I guess. So I just kind of stopped. But one day I wanted to play VR again because that's just what I did every day there. And they said, but only 30 minutes. Because before you could play until you got picked up again. So I was like, that's weird. Well, I'm sure it's fine. So I just played VR for half an hour, waited half an hour, got another half an hour. And then I just decided to play like a little bit of PC. And then I was like picked up again. And well, then I didn't come back for like the next 2 months or something because I'm not allowed to go there that often. I think that makes sense though. Because like, why would you let their child play anything for like 3 hours, bro? Like, I don't think any parent is doing that every single day. Like, a lot of kids were there. Also, a lot of my friends, obviously, sometimes. Not every time though. But 2 months later, or like a couple months later, I guess, I don't want to lie. A couple months later, they asked me for my age, and I was like, what? Why? VR is only for 12-year-old plus. I was 9 at the time. I was crying. I was laying on the ground and crying. Nah, I'm joking. I just kind of said like, oh, okay, can I play a laptop then? Because, well, I didn't really care. I had no idea what to play. I played, like, this game called Super Hot. It's, like, where you, like, have fists. And I destroyed, like, red human-like figures out of, I don't know, probably crystals or something. And, well, let's just say, yeah, that was the beta version. Because the real one costs, like, I don't know how much, so I tried to download it. I didn't trust myself with that, so I just didn't do it. I think that was the right choice anyways, though. So yeah, from that day on, I didn't play that anymore. And that was around the year 2023 or something. Now we come into the start of 2024, and I discovered a really small YouTuber. I don't know if you know him. His name is Yayman. Pretty small. He's not that big of a creator anyway, so... yeah, his name was Yayman. I don't know if you know him. So I discovered this guy, and I was like, wow, I feel like I've played this game before. Yeah. I felt like I've played that game before. That's because I did. Once. And then, from that day on, I wanted a VR headset really badly. It was like in February. Yeah, February still. So then the next couple of months, I begged and begged and begged. They kept saying no, and then in April, there was my birthday. You can say happy birthday on April 11th because that's when I'll have that day is my birthday. So yeah, you can say happy birthday on April 11th. I would thank you. I would say thank you. I didn't quite really like it that I didn't get a VR headset on my birthday, but you can't change the past. So I was really sad. Like, really sad. But then, some random day in August, I just got that. I don't know why. It was, like, not even close to my birthday. I just got it on a random day. Like, I actually just got it on a random day. I do not know why I got it then, but I just got it. From that day onward, I was the happiest person alive. The exact same day, I downloaded Gorillatag, and well, it didn't go that well anyway, so I sucked at the game. I didn't even know how to talk in the game. I didn't even talk at all. Because I was muted still. Yeah, that's how bad I was at the game. I didn't know how to unmute myself. So I watched a tutorial how to do that. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot something again. So we went to a shop that had a Quest 3. I don't know why we didn't just buy it off of Amazon, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I got it anyway. I really wanted a Quest 2 because, well, the Quest 2 looked quite cool, you know. They had it as a display, so I was like, yay, I'm getting the Quest 2, my favorite headset. I didn't see a box. A single box. There was not a single box there. They had it as a display, and it wasn't even there. What do you mean there's a display for it? What do you mean? Actually, I'm gonna go to the shop right now. What? Oh wait, wrong shop. That's a Gorillatag shop, I forgot. They didn't have it, so I just bought a Quest 3 for $700, bro. What the hell? 700. I bought the 512 gigabyte version. Little did I know that was completely useless. Because my storage is filled up with videos anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I have like 40 gigs left. The biggest game I have on my Quest is Gorillatag at 24 gigabytes. Holy... I played a little too much because I got a lot of cosmetics as well. And also, I never spend money on shiny rocks. Never. Hopefully that Hopefully that stays that way. I really hope that stays that way because I do not want to spend money on a gorilla game. So yeah, I just got that cosmetic that I wanted, which was the headphones, and I was happy. Until about, I think, a year later. So really recently, actually, just like 2 months ago. And well, let's just say Meta updated their systems to the point where you had to type in a code each time you wanted to access your account. Each time. That is still to this day. I still need to type in that code. There was a problem. I never had one in the first place. I don't know what the default code is if you never had one. I think it was just a software update because it was 1.5 years after I got that. I feel like it's a software update, isn't it? Do you guys have to type in a code every time you guys use your headset if you have one? Because if yes, then it's probably a software update. Because I had that 2 months ago. Now I have to do it every time. And literally, I am not kidding this time, okay? This is not a joke. Once I realized that I had to reset everything, I was crying. I was actually crying because the lightning face cosmetic thing from 2021. It's really rare. You guys, I don't think you can get that without spending money on the game. But yeah, so I got the why am I yapping so much? Where was I? Yeah, so I didn't have a code, so I was literally crying like crazy. Yeah, I was crying. And about 1 day later, it was fixed. Yeah, we just restarted the headset, and the cloud saved my life. Now I have Steam. If you're saying I never told you, just look at the freaking channel name and you'll see. Anyways, if you want me to do more stories like this, then get this video to 100 likes.